Going Rogue with Jay and John on 104.9 The Talk of Gainesville.
Hello, Gainesville, and welcome to Going Rogue with John Branch and Jay Rogue.
Thanks for joining us to get excited for what's going on in your community this week. Now to our host, John Branch and Jay Rogue.
That's me.
That's you.
That's us.
Woo! Welcome, Gainesville, to Going Rogue Radio. I'm Jay Rogue here with my co-host,
John Branch over here.
We said we had a great weekend out at the Backwoods Fam Jam.
Awesome time. Really awesome stuff. We crushed it out there, is that right?
I would say crush is a good word to use.
Awesome bands out there. Great time. Great atmosphere. It was just a wonderful atmosphere.
It was set up really well.
Isaac said it is one of the people that we interviewed out there, who's an artist at large, amazing harmonica player, described it perfectly. It is a fam jam. It was awesome jam bands, awesome music with a great family atmosphere where everything just felt wonderful out there.
It felt like they built like a nice little community. The organizers did a great job of putting it together and setting all the stuff up right. I was trying to think about what I would change. I probably wouldn't change much. All the stages were in the right place. The vendors were all nice. We had a sweet vendor tent. We were doing some giveaways, and we had a nice little community public chalkboard painting thing.
Yeah,
on
it looks
canvas.
great, man.
It looks great. We probably had like 10 different people come up and draw on it. Gonna hang that in my office.
Yeah, it's gonna look sweet. Little memorial, commemorative item, souvenir.
Yep. So we got there on Friday, wicked early, helped them set up a little bit, and then we got to drinking tequila for Cinco de Mayo, and that went well.
Yeah. I was an amazing singer and even better friend. Jay lost some clothes.
We ended up wearing a lot of spandex, surprisingly.
Yeah.
No secrets in spandex.
No, it was very interesting.
And then my business partner Chris was in a blue Power Ranger shoot, crushing it in that.
And somehow, I don't know, he just pulls out a backflip.
Yes.
He's like, I don't understand that, because I think he had like more tequila and beer than both of us at the time. And he just walks over, runs around, does some
like
weird
cool Power Ranger moves.
Yeah, well, I don't know about cool, but he did Power Ranger moves, and then just pulls out a backflip and then gives us some guns, like some shooters, like with 6-finger pistols from his fingers.
Chris is an animal,
and that happened. It was I don't know what else to say about it besides this guy just does a backflip for no reason.
All the music out there was really cool. It was a lot of jam stuff, a lot of great musicians, a lot of good improv going on. And they had like Isaac Corbett, the artist at large he was talking about earlier, with harmonica, who would just come up on stage with anybody and just yam out with them. Roosevelt Collier one night had like probably 15 different musicians up there from all the bands that played that day.
I think that was my favorite show.
That was cool.
My favorite was definitely Roosevelt Collier.
That was the set where I told you your tent blew away about 100 feet in the air.
Oh my God.
His tent blew away. It was pretty windy out there. His tent just flew out so far. I chased it down as fast as I could and went right into a swamp.
Yeah. And then somehow we ended up finding it with like the dim light from a car and pulled it out of this swamp. And then I slept in it just fine. It didn't blow away, break, or anything. It wasn't even that damp. Like the whole floor was in water, but like it just dried out so fast because we were in Florida. And then somehow the next morning we wake up and Jay's tent is like broken and 2 feet, it's only 2 feet above them.
It's like a 2 feet air bubble for us to sleep in.
Yeah. On the ground. I was smart and brought an air mattress.
Smart moves. And then they had the little silent disco at night, which was cool.
That was fun, yeah. My friend got to spin some fire for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That was really, really cool seeing that out there. Silent disco was neat, man. I've never been to one before. I don't know. It was never my thing, and I tried it, and it was great.
It's cool. Everybody's in the headphones, and everybody's jamming. And then we take off the headphones, it's like it's a whole different atmosphere because like you can't hear anything, right?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of cool to see everybody dancing to what's seemingly nothing. I like the silent discos where there's 2 different DJs playing, and like you can be standing right next to me, and we're dancing at totally different rhythms because we're listening to like different tracks.
It's really like fun in theory, but I feel like I would just get weirded out. Just be like, man, this guy's what is he doing with his arms right now? I don't know what's going on.
It's extremely fun to watch. If you're into people watching, go to a silent disco.
All right.
And just watch.
I'll have to do that next time. Next time there's dueling silent disco DJs.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a great time at the Backwoods Fam Jam. We're going to break real quick for the Enlightened Minute and a little commercial action. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey guys, this is Maheen. This is the Enlightened Minute, Going Rogue Radio. So while I was in Cambodia, I had learned a couple of different things in my life. And one of the things that I learned was just changing my priorities. And my priorities always used to be about getting the best job, the best girlfriend, the best of everything, best restaurants, eating here, eating there, going out all the time, partying with my friends. But what I realized in Cambodia and what they do It's very community based. It's all about people and codependency. I know that being in this Western society, we're conditioned to think about ourselves a lot of the times. We're conditioned to have these self-serving goals. And that is so difficult to overcome. And what I realized is that family, friends, people, just anywhere are the most important. Creating those connections are the most important things. This has been the Enlightenment Minute on Going Rogue Radio, and my name is Maheen.
Hey, this is Aiden.
Alex.
And Abai from Feather.
And John and Jay are probably about to lie to you about how good our company is.
The worst.
All right, Jay. So who are these Feather guys and what do they do?
Feather is the only marketing platform designed just for event organizers. Their customers use their cutting-edge marketing technology to grow their events.
All right, so if I was qualified to do something other than radio, how would I apply?
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go right now online. Check it out. angel.co/feather, FEATHR/jobs. Once again, angel.co/feather, FEATHR/jobs. And you're going to apply for a job because these are some really cool guys.
They sound pretty awesome and lots of them to work with and super optimistic about the future.
Really cool people. And I'll tell you what, if you got some smarts on you, this is a company you want to work for.
All right, so I definitely can apply.
Feather.co.
John Branch here with Going Rogue, and if you would like to be a sponsor of the show, be sure to hit us up.
Yeah, call us at 352-888-4807 or shoot us an email, goingrogue@wildcardaudio.com. Again, if you want to be a sponsor, hit us up, 352-888-4807 or contact us via email at goingrogue@wildcardaudio.com.
Going Rogue on 104.9 The Talk of Gainesville.
But then there's going to be some rock and roll music. Let's do it.
a blast, ain't no difference to see. I should be exercising pussy with that back up in me. What if my back up in there? Just a drunk and fool. No, it's crazy like what they taught me in school. With the teacher pool out in Louisiana from New Orleans, so that goes down to Savannah.
Welcome back, Gainesville. This is Going Rogue Radio. We got Nick and Jimmy from FOMO. Welcome, gentlemen.
How's it going, guys?
Good, good. We're glad to have you here in the studio. So please give us a little bit. What is FOMO?
So you want to take that, or you want me to start it off?
You got it.
So FOMO is an app for drinking. It makes it easier to drink, easier to have fun, and you're going to have more fun while you're having fun. Basically, it has all the specials in any Gainesville bar you want to go to. So tonight's Monday, you want to go to Midtown, pull it up, see what's going on at Social as far as specials go. And then there's also a chat section. It's anonymous. It's pretty simple. It's designed intentionally that way where people can just speak their minds, like whether the Social's packed right now, you have to be here, or it's not. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're just now adding something. So we're adding, like, this week, hopefully adding photos to it.
Nice.
Something like we're really hesitant about, because obviously when people are drinking and they're taking photos, like you want people to be taking photos, like how busy the bar is, like what's going on.
Right.
Is it a sausage fest, or is there a ton of girls there, whatever it is. But like, I mean, I just the other week I heard, oh, I was actually there, I didn't actually see it, but some guy's putting his genitalia on the table.
Oh.
I feel like that will get on there for sure. So we're relatively worried about, I don't know what exactly the content around photos will be, but I don't know. We're excited to see. We're trying to go forward from here.
You do like some shape recognition. And
Yeah,
just, like,
shape recognition.
Yeah, I think Chat Roulette actually has that. They like built some like specialty like phallus detecting software. They can like just tell.
Yeah, it's supposed to just look like a puddle though. It kind of just, I don't know. But
It's just anything that looks like it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Just so like you can never use like microphones. Just like cannot be sent at all.
it just gets blocked instantly.
It just gets instantly blocked.
That's wicked. How long has FOMO been around here in Gainesville?
So we've been out for about a year now. We launched last May. So we did like a drink ordering app. So I imagine you're about to get into something similar, like ask me what it is. But so we started off with a drink ordering app. We realized it takes forever to get a drink at like a popular bar.
Mm-hmm.
And we had previously made like software so you could get in line at Universal. And so we thought that was like really correlational. Like you just take the same software, like you just get in line on your phone just to order a drink. It's like pretty much the same thing. You just hop in queue. And so we did that, and like it worked amazingly. I mean, it was real ugly. Like she was ugly, but she worked.
Mm-hmm.
And so after we ran that for a little while, we figured it would only be used for like 1 hour of the night. And bartenders didn't really like staring at software. They preferred talking to people, and like that was where a lot of these bars made their money, like Cantina and whatnot. So we eventually just switched to start marketing for Uzu, who's closed now, but we realized like there's nothing to send out notifications. Pour one out for Uzu. Moment of silence. But
This is radio. There can't be any silence. If there's silence, we're just gonna edit it out later. So don't worry.
Don't worry, there will be zero silence.
And so we marketed for them, and they realized there's like nothing. Like when I'm about to go out, like I go out based on like the text messages that I get, like the notifications I get on my phone. I don't go check Facebook events. Like I that's not what I do. I go check Instagram ads. Like so, we realized like none of that stuff was really effective when we were trying to market for them. So we just created an app to push drink specials. We had no idea what was going on. Like when we first moved there, and we started to accumulate knowledge over time, but so we just used that to send out deals, and people would just show up to wherever we sent out, like they're doing a free keg here, or Shock Top's giving away stuff here, or Jägermeister, or Fireball, whatever it may be.
Nice.
So, but anyway, so that's how it started. We ran it for a year and trying to add in chat now to make it people use it and communicate with each other and know what's going on live, like people posting stuff.
How did you guys meet to get this started? You guys are a very close group of people. We noticed that at the Brew Olympics. So, like, yeah, how did you guys all get together?
I mean, you want?
Yeah, I'm kind of new. I'm one of the newer additions.
So definitely let's ask you.
It's a funny story. I'm like a FOMO success story in a way because I read about them in one of the first articles published by like Gainesville Scene or the Alligator or something. And I was a little bit involved in the startup community here beforehand. And so I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I thought back to like my time like in undergrad. I went to a few it was like a ritual. I'd go to the same bars every night because they were the only specials I knew. And then like my senior year, I discovered RIP 101 Downtown Techno Tuesday. And that was amazing. I was there every Tuesday afterwards. It was guaranteed blackout for $10. It was awesome. And it was like if I knew about that beforehand, if I had something like FOMO, it would have been great. And it's ironic he talks about working with Uzu. Like I read the article, I saw the app, and I checked it out. It was pretty bare bones, like he said at the time. It was not what we have now. And I saw like what Uzu was doing, and I never even knew it existed. You know, it was pretty new. And I went there. I don't know if it was Flip Friday or what, and it was badass. Anyway, fast forwarding, I was in UF's entrepreneurship program. I mean, you're part of the hatchery. I reached out to some of the people there, like Jamie and Parker, and I learned how to do some like web coding and stuff, some real basic things that I felt like I should have been taught in the program. So I was like, I will help people learn this for free if they want to. I'll come in at nights. And I met Jimmy through that initially.
Yeah.
And I can keep going.
No, I mean, so it started off me and my best friend James, you met him, kind of with an idea, and we didn't know what we really wanted to do. Neither of us know how to write software. Like we're a couple of Neanderthals. And so we eventually met this other guy named Rylan Conway. So he's the third founder. He's in New York, but so he knew how to code. He's a PhD in high energy nuclear physics or something like that from UC Davis. Real smart, way smarter than either of us. Like he makes us look real dumb. And so we brought him on board, and he made everything like work. We just came up with ideas, sat there, like twiddled our thumbs, and he just made it happen. And so we were here. We just talked to the bars, set everything up, and then slowly we added just people that we knew. Like I only hire people that I like get along with, or I can have a beer with, or I mean, you guys saw what happened.
I mean, so people we don't know about beers.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, maybe not beers. We don't want to get into that just yet. But yeah, we just hire people that like we really like and get along with our sense of humor. Because I mean, in the office, it's just I mean, we fat shame each other, all sorts of stuff. Like I mean, I don't know. It's not. It's like a mix of fraternity sorority hazing, like sorority in the sense that we fat shame each other, like, kind of like fraternity in the sense that we make each other drink somewhat, but
yeah, chest pounding and all that.
Yeah, chest pounding and acting like monkeys. So.
Well, you mentioned Neanderthal.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yeah, we just meet people. I just met people throughout just being here, and I just like if I get along with them well, and like they are not like their skill set's opposite of mine. Like he's much better than I am at web coding and a number of things. So not being tall or and being overweight modest, and I don't know, not balding at 25, but he's better than me at a lot of things. So we bring on people that have like different skill sets, but. I don't know. That wasn't a good story at all. But.
No, absolutely. It was a fantastic story. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time.
He brought me to tell the stories.
That was good too. Excellent.
We had a great time with you guys out at the Olympics.
Yeah, that was something else.
I think we should have given you guys a couple of shots too. That would have been good too.
Yeah, I think that would have been pushed some of our members over the edge a little bit sooner than
So what's next for you guys? You're gonna put pictures in here. What's kind of after that?
So we have two main things. Two last things we're adding to the user side. So there's two sides, like the bar owner side and the brand side. So like Shock Top or Bud Light or Fireball, anyone can post their own stuff. Hope that's gonna be added this summer. But so we have two features: the photos, and then we're adding like following, so you can follow certain people you think are funny or your friends. So it's basically like kind of like Snapchat, so you can post that you're going out. And one of the things that we kind of realize is everyone's narcissistic. Like everyone wants like to show their friends how big they are and how much they go out and how cool they are. And so I don't know if we want to say this to our users, but like And so we want them to be able to follow one another, like find their friends or be able to post stuff so that their friends see it, so they could like, I don't know, when you're a freshman coming out, you want to be like, look at me, I'm at balls. Look how cool I am.
Hopefully you can't get in if you're a freshman.
Yeah, I mean,
of course not. We don't do that.
issue, but
they're just an older freshman.
What type of
he just started a little bit late.
what type of operation do you think we are here?
Yeah,
I have no idea that's what you're doing.
And so I don't know. Those are two things. Then we're creating like the bar owner side for that, and hopefully in August we'll be hitting 10 cities. So
Nice.
we're in Athens and Gainesville. We want to add 8 more on. Like we're looking at Penn State, and that I don't know, you guys know that whole issue that happened with the hazing or whatever, but may not do there after because they're really cutting down on drinking. But probably 8 schools like Arizona State, Ohio State, maybe University of Texas, a number of schools. So
Nice. What's the favorite failure you guys have had at FOMO? Like just a failure that has really defined you, like really kind of brought you back around into like thinking about a new way to make cash.
That's interesting. I mean, there's one that really stings. Like we had our launch event at Social. So we set this huge thing up at Social. We're spending a couple $1,000s, have Shock Top coming out there and everything. We're setting it up, and the app's supposed to be out by then. Like this semester was in March, and we were adding the chat feature, completely changing. We used to write in Cordova. It's just like a different language, and changing it to native, and we're supposed to launch it, and for the event, like a few days before the event. And so coming out of the event, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be out 3 weeks before the event. Gets closer, it's like, yeah, I'll be out 2 weeks before the event. And then it's like a few days before the event, it's like, yeah, it'll be out on the event day. And so we push it to the App Store. Apple rejects it. So it's like, it's getting event day. We've already put down like $1,000. We already have Shock Top agreed to do all this stuff. We already invited out thousands of people. And like, up until the event, we're still like calling the App Store, trying to get it fixed, but it takes like 24 hours to get reviewed.
Yeah,
and it got rejected on the day of.
Oh no.
And so it got rejected at 1 a.m. the day before, actually. And so our coder stayed up from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. to fix everything. Supposedly, you had to be able to block and flag people. We didn't know that. And so the event comes. We get there 30 minutes beforehand. There's already 40 people waiting for us. The app's not even out. The app's like rejected on the App Store, not coming out. And so, I mean, we just run the event. The tab crashes early. So this is just a nightmare of a night. The tab crashes early. The bartenders think we didn't tip them, so they get mad at us. They get upset at us because they thought we didn't tip. And then the app comes out like hours after the event, after we got everyone to like download it and got all the everyone looking at it beforehand when it wasn't working. And then even when it launched afterwards, people updated on their phone, it didn't work again. It just like crashed. And so that was just recently 2 months ago, and it was like, I mean, we spent so much money and time playing this. It's just terrible. So I mean, we learned from there. Like we gotta like have our stuff together. I won't knock our Chris, but I'll have to have all of our stuff together to launch or do anything big that we want to do.
What about the other end? What's like your favorite accomplishment that FOMO has?
Our favorites. I don't know. It's for me. It's a lot about. You want to say something? Go ahead.
The turnout at that event was great. I mean, even though it was not good, it was a great turnout. We had a lot of people there. I think it surpassed my expectations. I figured it would do pretty well. It was free alcohol, but I was surprised.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, it's like the one thing. Like we started with Uzu when they started, and then we helped. Like we like to say we helped like more than we did, and they like to say. I mean, they don't say we helped less than we did, but like by the end of them getting ready to close down, they were packed. Like on Friday nights, like that for me, seeing it from what we thought it could be, like to what it actually became by the end, was like really impressive to me. It's like, I mean, this was a product of what we'd done, and so that for us was like really impressive. I don't know. The first thing, like the most impressive, most happiest moment is when push notifications actually worked. And we sent one out, and like 50 people showed up, or like 60 people showed up. We're like, holy crap!
Nice.
Like we have something. Like people here are coming here. Unfortunately, on Android, it's sent out like 40 times. People are getting notifications until like 5 a.m. at night, and like people were getting 1-star reviews. But like we just tested the feature and it worked. We eventually just like killed the sequence on our server. But like I don't know. Yeah, we're not as much. I feel like I'm making us sound so crappy with all the bugs that we have. But no, I mean those two are probably my favorite, honestly.
And to be clear on Uzu, they did not like close down for lack of doing good business. Like that entire building got bought out. They were doing well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been buying up a lot of property in that whole area.
Yeah.
I saw that whole road back there is all torn up.
Yeah, they got bought for some ridiculous amount.
I saw some plans like they're gonna renovate all of Midtown, and that street in between or like behind is gonna be there's gonna be like shops on the other side of it, and it's gonna look like nice.
The gentrification of Gainesville is real.
Yeah,
It's happening all around us.
For sure.
Gomo Gopa.
What? So where's the office located at?
We are just down the road at the Innovation Hub.
Oh, cool. You have
Literally
like
a 5-minute walk, but we chose to drive here.
Nice.
So majority of our team's overweight.
It's because you're working hard and you don't have time to get to the gym, and you have to test out all the alcohol at these bars.
That's what
weekly.
That's what I told my girlfriend. She's like, "You look a little chunky." I'm like, "It's my job. It's my job to look like that. That's how I get respect."
Good thing you didn't go with so are you.
that wouldn't have been a win. I don't think I would have done well that night. Also.
I am single, by the way, in case anybody was wondering.
It sounds like that.
I mean, it's a symbol of wealth or things to come. I think it's foreshadowing, right?
Back in medieval days, if you were fat, it's like, man, this guy, I want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Dad bods are getting in. Dad bods
are out right now.
Yeah.
Are they still? I feel like they're phasing out now.
Think so?
I think so. I don't know.
I'm behind the times.
I'll take it. I'll take the dad bod.
I feel like Dad bods and Ebola are both still in. Like I feel like those are on the cusp of being out though.
I just try to let my amazing personality do the work for me. That's what I do.
You're looking fat too. Yeah.
All right, so John's got one last question for you here, guys.
So if FOMO had a billboard in the middle of Times Square, what would you want to put on that billboard? What would you, if you could say anything to the world?
I mean, it could be like a graphic. It could be words.
What would be on that billboard?
You guys put me on the spot at the event. You remember this? And I just like had nothing to say. Like the other guys were screaming like at Brew Olympics. You're like, all right, say one thing to your competition before the finals. I'm like,
Good luck.
Have fun. I like your hat. That was a really interesting hat, by the way. Never mind. I don't want to go back to that. But anyways, I don't know, man. You take this one first so I can think more about it.
Man, what I have is corny.
Corny's good, man. Corny sells.
I don't know, man. I mean, what it was for me even before I started working on this, and especially now that you look at the chat, it's a bunch of irreverent crap, and like, it's just funny, and it's all just a tool, a utility for me to have fun and also go and see where I can have more fun if it's the next Techno Tuesday or whatever. So I would say, have fun having more fun. And if I come up with something better, I will interrupt and say,
I like that.
That's the best I got right now.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I really don't. I don't know. Like, I would say still like that was. I wouldn't buy that product. I'd have fun, have more. What did you say? What did you even say? That was just.
I would put a bag of M&Ms next to the FOMO logo on the billboard.
That is. I would buy that. I'd put that right there. Like we want to start taking on smaller brands too, and smaller bars and making them more popular and making them like. I mean, there's a ton of small brands like alcohol brands or bars that people don't know about, and we want to like that's our goal is to make those popular or do whatever. So I mean, for me overall, it's like I don't know, making what's what something is to what it could be. I don't know. Like I wouldn't put that on a billboard. I'd probably think of a better way to do it. But if we're trying to appeal to our audience, we're just like. I don't know, get smashed at 2 p.m. and climb a flagpole, but that's what we put on it.
It's just like a really high tech gif of like somebody climbing a flagpole.
Exactly. This could be you
missing their pants. This could be you.
So what was interesting is we talked about like what's the crappiest night out like you could possibly have. Like we literally had a board meeting. Like we brought everyone in. We're like, what's the crappiest night out you could possibly have? And it got completely absurd. Like it started off by like, all right, you miss your Uber. You have to walk to the bar. There's extremely long lines. It's a sausage fest. Like AC is not working. And then it started getting more and more ridiculous. Like you see your ex there with another guy. They're in the bathroom. Just started getting more and more just like absurd. Like you lose your ID, get a DU. Like it just absolutely just you end up in jail with no phone.
Yeah,
no
in like
phone.
Guatemala or something. But and so, but I don't know. For us, I think it might be expressing something like this is what your life would be without FOMO, and this is what it could be like. I don't know. You and a bunch of honeys.
This
chilling
is
at
your
the
brain
bar.
on FOMO.
What's that?
This is your brain on FOMO.
Exactly.
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then we'd obviously have some Expendables 2 poster type.
Yep.
Expendables 2 poster type stuff on the billboard next to this.
Nice.
I don't know.
Are you talking about females?
Of course. We'd have Brad climbing the flagpole
You
as
could
well.
be shirtless on there, just like grasping like a beer ball.
Yeah, there would be some,
Your
like, the
moves,
cleavage
just like-
ratio would go up if I was on there.
Yeah, fair enough. But
Also, guys, thank you, Nick and Jimmy from FOMO, for joining us here on Going Rogue Radio. We appreciate your time, guys.
yeah, thank you.
Thanks for having us.
And where can they get your app and things like that and find you guys?
So we're on iOS and Google. We're not on the Windows Phone store. Does anyone have a Windows phone? Someone came up to me the other day like, "You guys on Windows?" I'm like, "No, I really apologize."
Get out.
And then he just turned around, zipped up his fanny pack, rolled it back. I was like, "All right, fair enough." But anyways,
So you can go download the FOMO app on the iOS and Google Play Store.
Yeah, exactly.
And get the drink specials going on here in Gainesville this week. Thanks, Nick and Jimmy. We appreciate it.
Thank you
Thank
guys.
you.
Appreciate it.
Party on, guys.
For sure.
Yes, sir. You too.
Hey, this is Aiden.
Alex
And a bye from Feather.
and John and Jay are probably about to lie to you about how good our company is.
The worst.
All right, Jay. So who are these Feather guys and what do they do?
Feather is the only marketing platform designed just for event organizers. Their customers use their cutting-edge marketing technology to grow their events.
All right, so if I was qualified to do something other than radio, how would I apply?
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go right now online. Check it out. angel.co/feather, FEATHR/jobs. Once again, angel.co/feather, FEATHR/jobs. And you're going to apply for a job because these are some really cool guys.
They sound pretty awesome and lots of them to work with and super optimistic about the future.
Really cool people, and I'll tell you what, if you got some smarts on you, this is a company you want to work for.
All right, so I definitely can apply.
Feather.co.
John Branch here with Going Rogue, and if you would like to be a sponsor of the show, be sure to hit us up.
Yeah, call us at 352-888-4807 or shoot us an email, goingrogue@wildcardaudio.com. Again, if you want to be a sponsor, hit us up, 352-888-4807 or contact us via email at goingrogue@wildcardaudio.com.
104.9 FM. You shouted, "Give me your money, you better take a pay. Seven for your reputation. Well, I've only one vision desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Let me stand next to your fire. Oh, let me stand next to your fire. Oh, let me
Yeah, I mean, for me, I had a lot of great mentors, and that's a big reason we kind of all met up. I was, learned a lot from Butch, who recently passed away, and then we kind of all came together under Colonel Bruce Hampton's umbrella, and met.
What a story.
Yeah, definitely. There's kind of a little crew in Atlanta, and I was able to meet some really cool people, and that's where I met all these guys from, just word of mouth, meeting different people.
Wicked.
Inspiration.
Yeah. So what is kind of like that jam community mean to you? Because it seems like it's a big family. It's kind of what it sounds like to me. So what does that mean to you? How does that influence your music?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like Comeback Alice, for example, that's really cool. I met Tony about 3 years ago, and we got really close because we were kind of both had our own blues bands. Then, kind of stopped doing that, and then we both played with members of the Allman Brothers, people that had been members of the Allman Brothers, and so kind of fell in love with that music, and then started up more and then kind of ran into each other later in the festival, kind of, I guess you call it, jam scene, and it was cool, and so we definitely have a lot of the similar backgrounds, and whenever you get up on stage, you can definitely feel that energy, and it's just a great vibe here, just getting them up, and you never know what's going to happen.
Cool. Go ahead, Chris.
All right, so just to kind of touch on your mentorship, I know you said word of mouth, but like who was the first like person in the chain that like really got you involved in like some of the legends that taught you how to be the musician you are today?
Well, I had my own, I have my own group in a couple years ago when we were playing at the Bradford Blues Club in Tallahassee, and so I got close with the owners, and Butch came to town, Butch Rex came to town and was doing a seminar at FSU, wanted to jam at the BBC with some local, people, just have some fun, and so I met him there at like just a little juke joint in Tallahassee, and yeah, and then, exchanged emails and just kind of kept running into each other down the road.
Nice. And so it sounds like you just took advantage of like every like opportunity you had then.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. You should make your way back and baby, why you do the things you do? No, I do everything I can just to be with you. Spend all my heart on my head just to make you smile. No, I need a little of your loving every once in a while. Don't know why you keep me around. Get me high, baby, just to bring me down. Takes more than words you'll give it just to keep a real man around. I need a woman that can really shake it down. I need a woman that can really break it down. I need a woman that knows how to treat a man. Baby, I'll give you everything you want, but you got to play your hand. Then to get more than I take. Don't know how much longer I can wait. I need some of that hot love just to keep myself safe. I got some love to give. What can I say? All I need is a gypsy honey boogie. It'll come out keep me satisfied. Trying to get more than I take. Don't know how much more, baby, I can wait. I don't know why you never wanna make me wait. I got some love for you. What can I say? Yeah. All I need is a gypsy Hollywood man. Yeah, to come my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I got some love for you. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, yeah. All I need is a gypsy Hollywood man. Yeah, to come my way.
Cool. We're here with Isaac Corbett on Going Rogue Radio. Welcome, Isaac.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
We're out here at the Backwoods Fam Jam. Isaac is an artist at large here, playing with a bunch of different artists. Who's so far have you enjoyed playing with the best?
Wow, that's a hard question. I guess I can't really answer that question the way you put it because some of these bands that I haven't played with in a while or have never played with have ended up blowing my mind.
Right.
So, I mean, but I know last night John Parker Urban,
that was a good one.
They slayed it. Java, there's been so many good bands out here. The guys from Waycross, Georgia, Custard Pie, they did the last 2 days.
Yeah.
They did it, man, I had so much fun playing with them. And, yeah, there's just been a ton of stuff. I'm excited for today and the whole lineup. There's a lot of good music today going on. So,
Who are you most excited to see today?
well, today at what time? 6:30. My band plays. And this is like the second time we've ever got together as my new band doing this, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then we got Heavy Pets.
Yep.
Yeah, and Groove Orient. I mean, everybody that's coming out. Apple Butter Express. We love those guys. Firewater Tent Revival from Jacksonville Beach, Florida.
It's a stacked lineup tonight.
Yeah, it's just stacked.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I can say is it's going to be a rager.
Right.
Good morning. What have you enjoyed about Fam Jam so far? Just the concert in general.
They could not have said a better word for it. Fam Jam, like to name it. This is a complete family vibe. There's no weird stuff. It's just a bunch of cool people that are here for the music and each other, and everyone's, I mean, down to the vendors, to the artists, to the campers, to production. Like everybody's out here seems to be really enjoying themselves, and really that vibe alone will bring a whole other aspect of people, you know, with the spirit of this place when everybody's just happy and in a good mood all the time. Like, versus, you know, some of the bigger festivals where it's crazy and hustle and bustle and everyone's getting yelled at.
Right.
You know.
You're right.
So this is definitely a family vibe. I've been really enjoying that.
Yeah, it's like a little community we built here. You know, the people who put this all together did a great job of setting it up.
I could not say anything different.
Right.
I sit around sometimes and think, like, if I owed this festival or was doing this, what would I do? And I can't think of anything I would have done different.
No, not much would change, without doubt.
They have hit this one on the head, and I hope this just keeps going and going and getting bigger and bigger because it's a really beautiful thing, and it's close. It's a really central location.
Close to Jackson, Augustine, Gainesville.
Not far from Orlando. I mean, it's just right down the road from everywhere in St. Augustine, so I can't see why this wouldn't grow into something just huge.
Absolutely. It's a great property, yeah.
There's a beautiful breeze out here all the time, and I like how we're north enough so that it's not sweltering hot. Like,
Well, if we didn't have this breeze, it would definitely be sweltering hot. That's why Friday when we got here, like, seeing people set up tents was like seeing people try to air out a parachute. It's just all this stuff's going and everything, and it's like, ooh, it's windy. And I found myself complaining about it for a second, and I was like, thank God for this wind. If it wasn't here, we'd all be wishing there was some kind of water to jump in.
Yeah, my tent wound up making it all the way to the ditch over there.
Oh, did it?
About 100 feet in the air.
Nice.
Great.
Yeah. It was on a string like a kite.
This is basically what happened.
I tried to chase after it like about midnight. No, I couldn't catch up.
Was it night?
Yeah, this is like 11 o'clock at night. Jared comes back over us and goes, all right, man, your tent's gone. And he's saying this like another group. They're like, yeah, man, John's tent's gone. I'm like, what?
Well, I thought it was theirs, and I figured out it was yours. Yeah.
What do you mean my house is gone?
It was just like, all right, well, guess I gotta go find it. See what I'm gonna do.
Anybody see the tent anywhere?
My friends got here, and it was so windy on Friday that you couldn't set up your tent.
No, not at all.
So we waited and just never set it up. And my friends got here. They saw my tent on the ground. They set it up for me, but put nothing in it. Oh. So it just flew out of the stakes. Yeah, went 100 feet in the air.
But you got good friends that set it up for you.
Yeah.
A lot of people would have been like, nah, don't wait for him to get here. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this out here. It's beautiful. The weather's been perfect. It's been warm during the day and breezy and cool at night. Perfect camping weather. And I think they hit it at the right time of year.
Yeah, the stars were out something last night too.
Yeah, stars were definitely out last night and the night before. Later it got, stars came out big time Friday night.
There was actually a meteor shower on Friday night. We missed most of it because of the part of the clouds, but once it went away, you could see a little bit.
That makes a lot of sense. He's out there looking at it.
It's like, why are these shooting stars coming in?
It was a lot of fun. And it's actually good to see a lot of the home team family here. Yeah, it's good to see some of them. I was not expecting because figured they'd all be ready for what was going on down there. Right. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful lineup today. And
how long you been playing harmonica for?
I started when I was about 17 years old, and I'm 29.
Nice.
So y'all do the math. Yeah, but I took on to it, man. That's a funny story. I'll make a long story really short. My dad played guitar and stuff, and I had been going through some stuff right out of high school. And I was working for an electrical company in Jacksonville. My dad bought me a harmonica from Cracker Barrel. And I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world. I was like, why in the hell would he buy me this? So I threw it in my glove box, and one day I was on my way to work at like 5 in the morning, and I heard a Doobie Brothers song on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
Long Train Running, that Without Love. Had a killer harmonica part in it, so I running through my glove box and found this harmonica and started tooting along, and it changed my entire existence in life.
It's awesome.
Changed everything, my whole life. It's crazy. Never a day goes by that I don't say that. Oh, crazy. It's powerful, man. I love it. So the harmonica, I stuck with it and ended up moving to Nashville, Tennessee, and playing with a bunch of people. Then me and my brother started the Core Brothers and toured internationally and all over the country. And
nice.
Yeah, the harmonicas brought a lot of joy and a lot of sunshine in times of darkness. So
yeah,
I feel like if I can do that for other people by doing what I love.
And it's a cool position kind of in the band, the harmonica, because it's like you're also kind of like lead singer, director at some points.
Yeah, you can go both ways. You know, that's the thing about the harmonica, is a dying breed. I mean, I'll just be the first one to say it. People that don't know how to play a harmonica, it is like nails on a chalkboard.
That's right.
And most bands are like, oh, you play a harmonica? I don't know, man. We don't know. I'm like, come on, give me one chance.
Give you a shot.
You never got to hear me again if you don't want to. And it always, knock on wood, it's always worked out well. So, I mean, it's a cool instrument because I don't require, I have amps and pedal boards, but I don't require anything.
Right.
So, you know, it's really easy for them to say, oh, hop up on my microphone real quick. And I feel like I have a monopoly on a lot of musicians.
Right.
Just because it's easy.
You don't have to set up amps, guitars, pedals, yeah.
If I walk up on a band that I know, and if I was a guitar player, they'd have to stop and get me set up and run mics and lines. They just look at me and be like, come on. Like,
yeah,
that's perfect. So that's got me pretty far in the business, just being a versatile, kind of easy instrument.
Right, being able to hop in and out like that.
Yeah.
How many bands are you going to be playing with this weekend? You know?
I'd have to count.
Or is it kind of just... Because I feel like every other band, if not, like, I feel like you're on stage.
Yeah, for sure. It's most of these artists at large, so I was explaining to my buddy over there, you know, this is more of my job instead of coming to a festival and just partying all, you know, like, I literally have to be side stage for every show. Whether they're going to get me up on or not, I got to kind of be there, and they might have me on the last song, so the whole set, I got to be there and sober and all my, nervous as they all get out because I'm about to go up with another awesome band, and so I'm chewing my nails back there.
Right.
But it's a full day thing, so then by the time the last band starts in, it's like, okay, it's party time now.
Right.
So it's kind of a cool thing. It's very different than coming to a festival playing with one band on one time slot.
Right.
And then once you play, you got the rest of the festival.
Yeah, it disengages you from the music a little bit.
Yeah.
When you're like up there, you're doing it the whole time, you're listening the whole time. You're up there.
So which is also amazing because I get to get turned on to so many bands because a lot of festivals, you know, if you're not a band that you were wanting to see, you'll go back to camp.
Right.
And you'll just hang out or do whatever and wait for that band to come on. And me being side stage is like, God, I've met so many awesome bands that I probably would have never, you know, not that I wouldn't give them a chance,
but you might just not have been there.
Right, just wouldn't have been there. So like that, in that aspect, man, I'm a blessed dude in general just because I get to get turned on all these amazing musicians from all over the place.
Right.
Yeah, people have driven. There's some far ones coming out. A couple from Atlanta. It's a good 5-hour drive.
Yep, Atlanta, North Carolina.
Yep.
Band last night at Hail Cassius. They're from Asheville. Which is cool. Met them. Got to jam with them. I'm going to Asheville in a couple months. We're going to play with them again now. So it's like that kind of family community.
Yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
There was a band Friday that was from Chicago.
Home team family.
Wow. Black Diamond.
Yeah, they were awesome. They were really good.
It's funny, the sax player's from Gainesville, so I knew him from a ska band he used to be in. Yeah, they were in this amazing ska band in Gainesville.
That's nice.
That, like, it was the only band you'll see that, like, their very first show was sold out and amazing. Like, ever. It was just a great band. And it's funny because then they knew my cousin who plays trumpet in Chicago, and now she lives in New York City. So it was funny.
That's 6 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, everybody knows somebody that knows somebody you know. It's
Exactly.
a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Yeah, this music business is as wide, broad spectrum as it is. It's really just comes back to the earth is not as big as you think it is. Everybody seems to tie in one way or another, no matter what it is.
There's a lot of connections in this world.
Yeah.
But cool, this has been Isaac Corbett here on Going Rogue Radio. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it.
You guys having me. It's been a pleasure.
All right, party on, man.
Right on. Thanks.
Hey, this is Aiden.
Alex.
And Abai from Feather.
And John and Jay are probably about to lie to you about how good our company is.
The worst.
All right, Jay. So who are these Feather guys and what do they do?
Feather is the only marketing platform designed just for event organizers. Their customers use their cutting-edge marketing technology to grow their events.
All right, so if I was qualified to do something other than radio, how would I apply?
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go right now online. Check it out. angel.co/feather, FEATHR/jobs. Once again, angel.co/feather, FEATHR/jobs. And you're going to apply for a job because these are some really cool guys.
They sound pretty awesome and lots of them to work with and super optimistic about the future.
Really cool people, and I'll tell you what, if you got some smarts on you, this is the company you want to work for.
All right, so I definitely can apply.
Feather.co.
John Branch here with Going Rogue, and if you would like to be a sponsor of the show, be sure to hit us up.
Yeah, call us at 352-888-4807 or shoot us an email, goingrogue@wildcardaudio.com. Again, if you want to be a sponsor, hit us up, 352-888-4807 or contact us via email at goingrogue@wildcardaudio.com.
And welcome back from the break. You're hanging out with John Branch and Jay Rogue here on Going Rogue. We're going to let you know what's going on this week and what bands and what events you need to go hang out with. This week, coming up, we got Cypress Sessions Thursdays at 10 p.m. If for some reason you can't leave your house, check it out. 10 p.m. on PBS. You can see the Cypress Sessions that happen over at Heartwood. Awesome stuff. See a band play live in an amazing recording area. Just check it out. And then also at Heartwood on Thursday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., Maka Reggae Samba is going to be playing. And we got a few friends in that band. Absolutely amazing music. They won like a Brazilian band award. And there's awesome, great stuff happening with them. Thursday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Check them out.
Yeah, and then we got the Visionary Fam Fridays at the Visionary CrossFit. These guys have been doing some cool DJs kind of stuff. We'll be rotating DJs all night long. It's going to happen every Friday over the summer. It's free before 9 and $5 afterwards. And then also on Friday, there's a free Fridays concert series that happens at Bo Diddley. This weekend, we got Fastlane. The saxophone player, Adam, actually used to play in Jay Rogan and Stokes for a while, my little band. And that goes on at Bo Diddley Plaza. It's free. It's super family friendly. And then Sunday, we have Fest Wrestling at 8 Seconds. Fest Wrestling presents Bring Your Mom, because it is also Mother's Day. Ladies and gentlemen out there, if you have a mother, don't forget to wish her Happy Mother's Day.
And everybody has a mother. That's how mothers are, because it takes two to tango.
And then on Saturday, we have a show at the Boxcar at Depot Park, the Nicholas Family Band. I like the Boxcar. It's a nice little addition to the Depot Park. I like what they do there. Ooh, a cornhole tournament going on Saturday as well, presented by Lorenzo Dental Care, and that's going to be at Swamphead. Mm-hmm.
So Jared, let me ask you: are you a cornholer?
I am a cornholer. I'm really good at cornhole.
You like tossing bags through small holes that are cut out in large pieces.
You can't say that, John.
In large pieces of wood.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can. I just described playing cornhole.
Oh,
I can totally say that.
All right, and then at the Kanapa Hall Botanical Gardens, got it right this time. There's a nice little Mother's Day special going on there. It's a good, nice place to take your mom out on Sunday.
That sounds great. Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go see that?
Oh, my mother lives in Baltimore, so
you can take a cutout stick figure of your mother
and just like take pictures the whole time.
And just take.
She would actually really love that. She's a big scrapbooker.
Just missing you.
Yeah.
Wish you were here.
Love you, Mom.
I think that's a fantastic idea. If anybody does that, you have to tag us with #GoingRogue so we see the pictures.
Love that. Atlantic on Friday night. We have Saram Cats, Average Friend, and the Tiny Farm Band. We saw the Tiny Farm Band out at Brew Olympics.
Yeah.
They're really cool. Highly recommended the Friday night show at the Atlantic. No cover at the Atlantic. Tiny Farm Band, Average Friend, Saram Cats.
I've seen Average Friend before too. I don't remember where, but I remember they were really good too.
I remember we did a giveaway for one of their shows a little bit back.
They were good. I enjoyed them. All right, so I got you hooked up for High Dive this week. High Dive this week. On Thursday, we have the Violent Groove Spring, Supernova, Dandelion Doldrums, and Dreamer Jazz. And on Saturday, 5/13, we got Thunderclap, Meat Wound, and Dozer.
Ooh.
And if you want tickets to go see Thunderclap playing at High Dive this Saturday, the 13th, give us a call right now. You won't be on the air, so don't worry. At 352-888-4807. That's 352-888-4807. Give us a call to talk to us. We can always use some more friends, but we've been getting a lot of people calling in and wanting tickets. So give us a call as soon as you hear this and win yourself some free tickets.
Another cool giveaway I have for you guys. If you're interested in doing some flying arts kind of stuff, like trapeze and other things like that, we have a unlimited month giveaway for S Connection Aerial Arts. If you would like to do a month of unlimited different cool aerial arts, please give us a call at 352-888-4807.
352-888-4807.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think I'd be pretty good at aerial arts?
John, I do not want to see your body in like flying through the air on a trapeze in a spandex suit.
Yo, man, I look pretty good in the spandex this weekend.
I get enough of your spandex on Saturday.
I think everybody did. I think everybody got plenty of my
They're like
spandex.
really flowery and like super red.
Yeah, it's like a paisley wall art design just on my pants with my Wildcard shirt. I think is what it was wearing.
You're wearing a Wildcard polo.
with my nice business polo that doesn't match my eyes because it's blue. My shirt matched your eyes, Jared.
That's so true. I have beautiful eyes, in case you couldn't tell, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's been our show. Thanks for joining us on 104.9 FM, the talk of Gainesville.
Catch us again next Thursday, same time, same place, 5 to 6 p.m. right here on 104.9 FM, the talk of Gainesville.
And don't forget, in everything you do, go rogue. Yeah. Woo, woo, boy.
The views and statements of the preceding program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of JVC Broadcasting. All comments should be directed to the host.